Hello, everyone. I'm here with Stephen Jones, Cowboys Chief Operating Officer, and I mean, I can't do these interviews out here at Oxnard without talking about the weather. I mean, yes, everyone at home may get upset about it, but it's one of the number one reasons why you're out here, right?
Well, it doesn't get any better than this. I remember when I played in college and you had two-a-days and you were just into survival mode. I know talking to some of our older players when we'd go to Wichita Falls, I mean, they were just trying to survive.
Yeah.
And here, I mean, I think you get great work done. I mean, obviously the guys are totally focused on football out here. It gives them a little respite from the daily grind with the family and the kids and the girlfriends and all the different things. But players need opportunities to, to really get out there and show what they're all about. Now, you got a guy like a Tyler Smith who the first couple of days has really done a great job here, and it's nice to see a Willetsko and Ball and Steele and those guys stepping up. So, we really feel good about those players, and now they're going to really show us what they're all about here, and I think they're going to answer the bell, and I think we're going to be better for it. Sam Williams made some plays out here today showing, his speed and quickness and what he was all about in the SEC, getting double-digit sacks. And Jalen Tolbert making some plays right off the bat, some big catches. He's smooth. I think Dak has a ton of confidence in him. So, it's great to see these guys step up, and I'm sure as this camp goes, we're going to have more guys that turn their heads.
I'm talking about the offensive line. You just mentioned that. How do you weigh that line of, this is the time to compete, maybe battle for some positions, but at the same time you want to build continuity with that line? How do you balance that? These guys getting a chance.
Well, that is the tough, and that's the tough part of this. But at the same time, and we know the restrictions we have now with the work rules, in the latest CBA, so you don't have the amount of time you used to have with these players. But you do want to have, you want to create that continuity, but at the same time, you want to have competition. And I think, Coach McCarthy and Kellen and Coach Philbin will do a great job of that there with the offensive line, with the combinations that we're looking at there.
Your receivers you just mentioned, you said Jalen Tolbert, obviously CeeDee Lamb. What did you like about James Washington that you got? He's a little different build. He looks more like the running back type, but you liked him coming out of college too.
Well, he's a Texas man and played right there at Oklahoma State, and we did like him coming out, and he's turned some heads already too. He's done it with Dak in their workouts, and then he's also already making some plays out here. And I know a day or so ago, Dak and him almost connected on a long ball that was right there. But between Coach McCarthy and his big offensive background, certainly Kellen and those guys, I think are going to come up with some really creative ways to utilize both Zeke and Pollard. And you put that in combination with some of these young receivers, I do think we're going to have some unique ways to move the football.
For a few days of practice already, is it easier to just say where Micah Parsons won't line up or to say where he will? Because he just seems like he's going to be everywhere.
I think it's where he won't, for sure, because he's going to line up in a lot of places in a lot of ways, and certainly he showed as a rookie he could do that. And certainly having a year under his belt is going to be something. I know Jerry and I were up there talking about him. I don't think we've ever seen for sure around the Cowboys, we've had a young defensive player coming into his second year with the kind of a hype and the kind of talking about that's going on about number 11 that we do in Micah.
It's awesome. He's fun to watch, and it's always fun to talk to you, so I appreciate the time out here. And Cowboys Chief Operating Officer, Stephen Jones.